Hello my loves and welcome back to another video. As you can see, we've changed the scenery. I am right now in my future office. It is still a little bit of empty here, but I got the table, I got the chair, so I can finally film here. Today we are talking about summer glow up. Everybody is talking about it online right now. It is a hot topic every year before summer. I want this video to be the last video that you click on for summer glow-ups. So I'm gonna split this video into two parts. First, we're gonna talk about the surface level. We're gonna talk about the body, how to take care of it, how to prepare it. And then we're gonna talk about our mind, our soul, because that's what matters the most. I love a good pampering session. I love taking care of myself and I love looking good. But what matters the most is what is up here and how I actually feel. Because I've done many glow-ups. I've done it. I've done the Sunday glow-ups. I've done the pre-summer glow-ups. And let's be honest, the majority of time, it doesn't last. It lasts us a couple weeks or a couple days. And then we kind of circle back to how it was before. I wanted this video to be very well-rounded. That's why at the end of this video, I also created a 6-week plan for you, step by step, so that you can create little steps that will last you longer than summer. Before we get into the video, don't forget to like, subscribe. Also check out my social media links because I'm getting pretty active there. And also check out my Discord group where we can kind of all connect. So firstly, we are gonna talk about your body, your skin in particular, how to prepare for summer. Now, I am someone who has really dry skin. I used to suffer with eczema. So for me, hydration and moisture is gonna be the most important. I love oils. There are so many oils. I know that some people hate the feeling of oils, but you have also dry oils. Don't forget about that. But just using oils on everything. So what my mom taught me is taking a bath in oils. Once or twice a week, she would put a tablespoon of oil, either olive oil or coconut oil or almond oil, into her bath and just take a bath in that. For me, I used to break out a little bit from that, so I would finish it off with taking a shower, but the glow was unreal. So I really focused on incorporating that too. I do it especially during the winter, but as summer is approaching, I am really focusing on the health of my skin. So I am doing that. Then I love using oils when I get out of the shower. You can just get cheap baby oil. They are well formulated, they won't irritate you. You can choose, there's a wide range of them. And I don't do it every single day, but every other day I'm gonna moisturize and then I'm gonna go with a light coat of oil, especially after shaving. Now, when it comes to exfoliation, I used to use a lot of physical exfoliation. I still think it's a good way to exfoliate, but it won't give you that glow like chemical exfoliation. Now, I know that cleansers with chemical exfoliants can be pretty expensive. What I did is I just went to the drugstore and I got some cheap AHA, PHA cleanser for the face, and I use it on the parts of my body where I feel like I need it. So I use it on my hands, especially because I used to have KP. I use it on my chest and on my back where I had acne, and I also sometimes use it on my legs. It works phenomenal. Now, I still like to use physical exfoliation too. I like to use dry brushing. I love a good sugar scrub, but it won't give you that glow. Also, it is way better for your skin health to use chemical exfoliants. Not every single day. You can still use it more than you do on your face, but I still wouldn't recommend doing it every single day, and definitely do it at night. But using a PHA or any hydroxy acid cleanser 2 to 3 times a week is, I think, great. Or you can go in with the ordinary glycolic acid toner. You can use it on your feet, on your armpits, on your back. It is completely up to you. Now, I don't joke around with SPF. I know that you wanna get a good tan, but what I recommend is using a gradual self-tanner. It's gonna give you a more natural tan than if you do like the classic fake tan. If you are into tanning, then perhaps try the gradual tan, but trust me guys, use the SPF. Your future you will really thank you. Now, another thing that you want to figure out is hair removal. I do a mixture of shaving and laser. Laser is quite expensive. I'm not gonna lie, but I am someone who has a lot of hair, very dark and thick hair. So for me, it's a non-negotiable. Before summer, I don't do my whole body, but I do get it done in some parts. Especially, I like getting it done on my legs and my armpits. And then I just shave. I make sure to use clean and sharp razors. And I also make sure to exfoliate before shaving. I already mentioned this, you can choose either physical or chemical. Now, before summer, I always recommend figuring out 2 to 3 hairstyles that you can do and rotate. Whether it be the way you do your curls, the way you braid your hair, just making sure that you have 2 to 3 hairstyles that you can rotate so that it is way easier to maintain. The same with nails. Are you going to be getting acrylics? Are you going to be getting gel? Or are you going to be keeping natural? If yes, then make sure that your nails are clean. That applies to acrylics, that applies to gel, that applies to natural nails. It can really ruin the way you feel and the way you look. Having chipped, having broken nails can really put your whole look off. So you don't have to get nails done at the salon. You can do them at home. You can just put a nice clear top coat, keep them filed down, keep them clean, keep them hydrated. And it's gonna look way better than if you get your nails done at a salon, but you don't manage to maintain them. So just keep that in mind. Now, lastly, I want to talk about fitness. I know that for a lot of people, this is a hot topic before summer, getting that bikini body. The first thing that you should do is go to your doctor. You should get checked up for deficiencies, if your body is working okay, and then act accordingly, whether it is with supplements, with food, with your whole lifestyle. Secondly, figure out what type of movement you enjoy. Unless you enjoy the type of movement that you're going to be doing, it is not going to be sustainable and you're going to get off of track. If you enjoy the gym, go to the gym. If you don't, then figure out other ways to work out. You can even try something new every single week. It doesn't have to be expensive. One week, let's say you're going to try running. The next week, you're going to try the gym. The next week, you're going to go play badminton. The next week, you're going to go try swimming. Just make movement your hobby. Don't make it a chore. As much as discipline is helpful, if you genuinely hate the type of movement, you're gonna be miserable. So figure out which movement you like the most. When it comes to your diet, I think this is completely individual. It depends on your goals, it depends on your abilities, it depends on your budget. But one thing I can say for sure, we are all lacking fiber. With the rave of protein online, everybody's talking protein that, protein this, protein that. We are all forgetting about the most important, which is your fiber. The leading cancer is colon cancer. And you know what causes colon cancer for the majority? It is lack of fiber. Calm down with the protein. The chances are that you are eating enough protein, but you're not eating enough fiber. Now, why is it so important to keep our gut healthy? Because our gut directly impacts how we feel and our brain. That's why your gut is being called the second brain. So fiber helps to feed that good bacteria in your gut, which then leads to better microbiome, better mood, and better health overall. So really try to focus on keeping the 80 to 20 rule. 80% whole foods and 20% you can kind of let that go. But we can all agree that no matter your goals, if you're trying to gain weight, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to maintain, the way you eat impacts everything. It impacts your brain, it impacts your skin, it impacts how you feel, it impacts how you perform, it impacts everything. So I really recommend you to start taking this seriously, not even from a point of, oh, I want to look good, but I want to feel good this summer. I want to have enough energy to do all the things I've planned with my friends. So stop joking around with your food, because if somebody is telling you that they're eating burgers all the time and pizzas all the time and that they feel amazing, they are probably lying to you. Like, think about it. For me, I eat McDonald's once and I hate the way I feel. I feel bloated. I feel groggy. My brain is all mushed up. I definitely don't feel good. And imagine eating that all the time. Diet and good sleep. Also make sure to get enough sleep and rest. If you're actively training towards your goals, don't forget to rest. The last thing that I want to talk about in this body part is supplements, because a lot of the supplements that are being marketed are very low quality, and also we don't need them. That's why I'm saying go to a doctor, see if you are deficient in something before putting your hard-earned money into supplements. Those de-bloat teas and those green drinks and those shots, they're not going to do anything for you if you don't need it. Instead of focusing on supplements, try to focus on your diet as much as possible. See a doctor. If you're deficient, okay, start taking some supplements. Now I want to move on to part 2, which is the mind. I'm going to split this into 3 parts. It is going to be a detox, then it's going to be mental health, and then it's going to be self-care. Get off your phone. Get off your phone. Stop scrolling endlessly online, because not only is it a waste of time, but you're going to find problems that you never even knew existed, especially with this whole summer glow up trend going on. You don't need to glow up every single month. You don't need to glow up every single week. Get off of social media, because it is ruining your mood and it is a waste of time. Unfollow, block, and do a total cleanse of your social media, because look, we can spend less time on social media, but we're all gonna still be spending time on social media. I love social media. I create content for social media. It is my job. It is literally my job. But I really try to draw a line between what is healthy, what is productive, what is fun, and what is a waste of time and detriment to my health. Cleanse out your feed. You can clear the memory of your app. Definitely on TikTok, I'm not sure with Instagram. Clear that and build your For You page brick by brick. At least if you get on social media and decide to doom scroll for a little bit, it's going to be fresh, it's going to be motivating, it's going to be inspiring, it's going to be comforting, and not stupid meme videos and brain rot. This is why I love Pinterest. I can scroll on Pinterest probably no longer than 10 to 15 minutes. Because after that, I'm like, I feel motivated. I got just enough of dopamine to like give me, good energy, good vibes, and make me happy. But not too much that it makes me lazy, if it makes sense. Do an audit on how much time you spend online, what videos you watch, what content you interact with, the people you follow. Are those people making you insecure and making you compare themselves? Who cares if those people get mad at you? It is your own mental health. Follow accounts that inspire you. Follow people that make you feel good. Follow people that share actual good content and not just crap. Secondly, mental health. How is your mental health doing? Is there something that you feel is not okay in your brain? Maybe you want to try out affirmations, try out journaling, try out meditation. Part of your glow up is not only how your skin feels, how your hair looks, if your makeup is good, but the biggest part of your glow up is going to be how you feel. And that is all about mental health. Is there something that you have to work on mentally? Is it something that might need to, see a therapist? Or is it just something that I need to sit down with and perhaps journal about? But I've kind of fell off with journaling lately. I definitely need to get back into it because in today's time with, again, social media and technology and so many things to do, we wake up and we never really get the chance throughout the day to sit down and think. Journaling is such a good tool. For me, meditation is kind of like 50-50. I know people who have seen amazing results with meditation. I know people who have seen amazing results with journaling. Which of it is it gonna be? It can be just 5 minutes a day. The way you feel is gonna inherently show up on how you look. Don't underestimate it because technically, when I was at the prettiest phase in my life, I was at my skinniest, my makeup was the best, my hair was the best. I felt miserable and it showed. And thirdly, self-care and personal growth. What is it that you want to achieve before summer? I don't mean how you look. I mean your actual goals. Is it that you want to pass all your exams? Is it that you want to earn some money so that you can, enjoy your summer comfortably? What is it? Write down your goals. It doesn't have to be huge goals, just goals that you want to achieve by summer. Because if you zone in on your goals right now, during the summer, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to be chilling somewhere with your friends and your mind is going to be calm because you know that you achieved something before summer and it's going to be like a nice reward. Write down how you're going to achieve it before summer. Dedicate those 6 weeks before summer. How are you going to achieve it? Establish a routine. Nothing long, nothing excessive, but how do you want to spend the first 30 minutes of your day and the last 30 minutes of your day? Dedicate time to your hobbies and your skills. Nothing boosts your self-esteem like working on yourself. So dedicate time to yourself, not only physically, but also mentally. Feed your soul. No matter how small steps are you doing towards your goals, you're still doing them. Is it your goal to become a content creator? Okay, pick up your phone and install CapCut and learn how to edit. That could be your first step. Or first step could be figuring out what lighting should I use. It could be writing down 10 ideas the type of content you want to create. No matter how small steps you are making, they are still adding up a lot. It may seem like you're doing little, but a little and a little and a little, 1% a day, 1% a day. When I wasn't doing anything to feed my soul except focusing on how I looked and getting my nails done, I was miserable. And okay, my makeup looked good and my hair looked good, but inside I was miserable because I had no self-esteem because I wasn't doing anything for my soul. And lastly, make sure that you're spending summer with the people that are worth it. Plan activities that you want to do for summer, not people around you, what you want to do. Make sure that you are spending time with good quality people. It doesn't have to be a lot. It can be one person, but does that person have your back? Does that person support you? Does that person have a good impact on you? So here's what your pre-summer glow up could look like. So the first week, we are focusing on reset and routine. Throw out your expired skincare and makeup. Get a fresh toothbrush, fresh razor, fresh hygiene products, and start using body oils after your shower and gentle exfoliating cleansers on your body. When it comes to your mind, start setting phone limits on apps. For example, 1 hour a day. Start unfollowing accounts that don't serve you. Week 2, we're gonna be focusing on gut and glow. So we're gonna be focusing on fiber in every meal, leafy greens, fruits, veggies, legumes. Also start focusing on your water intake, 2 to 3 liters of water. For your mind, try doing 1 day completely without social media. And also here is where you might want to start either with your meditation or with your journals. So in my Discord group, I'm going to be posting different journal prompts that you can be using for your summer glow up. But try one or the other, you'll see which fits you the best. Week 3, we're slowly going to be adding in movement. We're going to be trying 2 different forms of movement. As I said, it can be running, it can be walking, it can be the gym, it can be dancing, swimming. It is completely up to you. Also, this week, we're going to be cleaning up our diet a little bit more. We're going to be focusing on cutting out ultra-processed foods. You can do like a mini 5-day challenge here where you just completely cut out processed food just to see how you feel. If you want to take your smoothness to another level, this is when you're going to start dry brushing before showers, once or twice a week. For your mind, we're going to create a glow up music playlist. So sit down and create a playlist that fulfills you, that makes you want to dance, that makes you happy. And also for your mind, we're going to do a challenge, a 24-hour challenge without any complaining. Week 4, we're gonna book in appointment with a dentist or a doctor. We're gonna get our health checked out, and we're gonna get on TikTok, on Pinterest, and we're gonna figure out what hair would we like to do this summer. Again, pick out 2 to 3 hairstyles, something when your hair is, for example, not feeling the best. So like a nice braid or a ponytail. You can zhuzh it up a little bit, and or are we gonna be styling our hair this summer? How are we going to be styling it? Just something that you can rotate. For our mind, we're going to create a list of 2 to 3 books that we're going to read this summer. It can be on any topic that you're interested in. I recommend nonfiction. So something self-development, self-help, self-care, something educational. And also you're going to look into the mirror every day and say one thing that you like about yourself. I know it's a cliche, but trust me, if you get in front of that mirror and name one thing, no matter how small, no matter how big, it's gonna improve your mood a lot. Week 5 is all about discipline. So we're gonna plan 3 meals, healthy meals that we enjoy for this week, and we're gonna do 3 good sweaty workouts. Again, workouts of your choice. I love the gym and I love walking. I also love trying something new every single week. So I grab a friend and 1 week we go swimming, 1 week we go play badminton, the other week we go Pilates or yoga. And also you're gonna look out for a glowy oil, glowy shimmery oil. I love those. I've seen some people doing them like DIY online. I personally don't recommend that. I think you can get some good quality, cheaper ones, but I just love a good shimmery body oil. For your mind, you're gonna reflect, how did these past few weeks feel? Do I feel any change? Do I feel improvements? Do I feel better or worse? What is something that I'm glad I did? And your 6th week is all about your new standard. So you might wanna start like your signature look. Figure out your signature makeup. Are you going for something more glowy, shimmery, hydrated, dewy, or something more full beat? Are you deciding on lashes? Are you gonna have extensions or natural? Are you gonna dive in a little bit more color with your eyeshadow? Here's where you can kind of play with that. Also, play with your scents. Do you have a signature scent? Plan your outfits. It's so fun. I love planning summer outfits. And for your mind, write a letter to your past self. Write a letter to your past self and thank her for everything she has done for you. Get a little bit emotional, get a little bit deeper. Be grateful for that past you. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was something new again. I am slowly getting into the beauty niche, and I really love creating content about beauty, and I love merging beauty and self-improvement. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, perhaps share it with a friend, and you might want to do the 6-week glow up together. And comment, what are you excited about the most this summer? Check out my social media links and Discord group, where I will be posting a PDF of this 6-week glow up plan. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.